Little Wonders of the Palm Beaches is brought to you by Discover the Palm Beaches and Palm Beach County, the best way to experience Florida.
Welcome to Little Wonders of the Palm Beaches.
Let's go golfing!
Oh my gosh. This is turtle nesting paradise.
Hey y'all, welcome to Yesteryear Village.
This is Crossing for a Cure. So Rachel, what are these things?
Well, they're called records.
Painless dentistry? Yeah, right.
This is Safari Falls.
He is so cute.
We're coming to the Loxhatchee River Center. Back at you.
I'm just going to take this nice big piece of fish. I'm going to toss it in like this.
Wow.
And I slurp it up.
Sometimes I refer to this as hillbilly aerobics.
Now it's time to try some garlic ice cream.
This is Artie Gras.
That is Mrs. Bubble. She is maximum size for an Atlantic spotted porcupine puffer.
Well, this doesn't happen every day.
I love your face.
This is the best stinking party in the Palm Beaches.
Yeah!
That is
Cuban
so good.
This is Little Wonders of the Palm Beaches.
Little Wonders of the Palm Beaches is brought to you by Discover the Palm Beaches and Palm Beach County, the best way to experience Florida.
Hey guys, welcome to Shark Wake Park.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how you doing?
I'm good, thanks. We're so excited. I'm Gemma.
Gemma, Greg.
Nice to meet you, Greg.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you all. What are we gonna do today? A little wakeboard and a little aqua park?
Yeah.
And there'll be a test later, so pay attention, okay? All right guys, so what we have here is our basic gear. This is what we're gonna get you off the dock for the first time. Now, if you're uncomfortable or never been to a wake park before, we definitely suggest using a knee board first. That way you can understand how to get around the KO Park very easily. Then we upgrade to the wakeboard.
Oh no!
So right now we're gonna get these. We're gonna get your helmets. We're gonna get your life jackets. We're gonna head down to the dock. So we have the knee boarding, we have wakeboarding, water skiing, wake skating, skimboarding, surfing, everything you can control. You can't use the tube out here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you guys do like competitions here?
We have some amazing competitions here. Actually, right here on site right now is the reigning world champion, James Windsor from Australia. He's been dominating the field right now, so we'll go over there and see how he rides a little bit later.
He's here today?
He's here today.
Oh my gosh, cool.
Yeah, but it's fun. That's the beauty of the KO Park, because you can have the best rider in the world riding the same exact park and setup as someone who's doing it for the very first time.
Yep.
There's nothing changes.
That's so cool. And how does this pulley system work?
Very simple system. So all the lines are extremely tight through concrete acres on the shoreline, and one electric system, one electric motor up there, no fossil fuels, no oil, no gas. Pull this system around, so multiple riders can be riding at one time. This cable system allows 8 riders at one time. The advanced cable allows 6 riders at one time.
So Greg, why did you decide to put Shark Wake Park in the Palm Beaches?
This is my home. I absolutely love this home. I grew up here, went to the Benjamin School for 14 years, still live here in Palm Beach County. I knew I wanted to do everything I can to bring the thing I love to the area. That's the idea. It opens up water sports to everybody.
Right.
You no longer need a $100,000 wakeboard boat.
Yeah.
No longer need spending hundreds of dollars a day worth of fossil fuels and gasoline.
Right, exactly, yep.
You show up and ride. We have all the gear for you. We take care of you. Some people will take it to the extreme level. One day they want to be a professional athlete and travel the world. Some people come here and just show up and use this as their gym, use this as their culture. They use this as their place, their home.
My name's James Windsor. I'm from Australia. I'm a professional wakeboarder, and we're here at Palm Beach Shark Wake Park, and I'm loving it.
I'm feeling so marketable today. I'm feeling sexy in a commercial kind of way. I'm feeling pretty on the outside. Inside I'm feeling cool and in control. Got mad style, got no soul. Guess I'm on my way.
I'm full-time cable rider, so 3-time world champion for cable riding, and just won the Classic Playgrounds World Series stop. It's my first time here, so I didn't know what to expect, and yeah, I haven't been to America in about 2 years, and coming back I'm absolutely loving it, having the best time, and yeah, really enjoying myself. I spent 8 months around traveling around the world. Went to 27 countries already this year, and about 57 different cable parks. This is one of the best I've ever been to, and it's so awesome. First time here and absolutely loving it.
All right, Greg, thank you so much. This was so rad. I had such a good time, and I don't think I could ever wakeboard behind a boat again, because this is honestly like 20 times better. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Thanks for coming out. You absolutely killed it out here. Getting off the dock the first time, getting around the tower. You should be very proud of yourself.
Well, you're going like 10 feet in the air, so I don't know.
I've also been doing this longer than you've been alive.
That's okay.
So,
that's true.
Like
that's
anything,
true.
it takes time.
And you own it, so you can just go whenever you want.
Stay tuned for more of the little wonders of Palm Beaches.
Hey, stay tuned for more Little Wonders. Up next, we're coming to the Loxahatchee River Center. Back at you.
Little Wonders of the Palm Beaches is brought to you by Discover the Palm Beaches and Palm Beach County, the best way to experience Florida.
Hello, how are you?
Great. How are you doing, Gemma?
I'm good, thanks.
We're so glad to have you.
Yeah, I'm really excited to be here and see what you guys have. I've never been here before.
Well,
so.
welcome to the Loxahatchee River Center.
Thank you.
So Gemma, today we're at the River Center over on US 1 in Jupiter, near the Jupiter Inlet, and we're talking about the Loxahatchee River, and we're exploring the Loxahatchee River by visiting the River Center. The Loxahatchee River is one of 2 national wild and scenic rivers in the whole state. It's a really special place. There are a lot of other great places in the area to go to: environmental education, bush wildlife sanctuary. Of course, you can't visit Jupiter without visiting the lighthouse. I'm sure you've been there.
Yes.
The Marine Life Center down here. Today we're at the River Center, but we're going to be checking out habitats on the wild and scenic river, the cypress swamps, the mangroves, the seagrasses, and even the coral reefs. All of those habitats we're going to explore right here at the River Center.
So you have all of those different habitats inside?
The whole point is not everyone can go out and see and experience nature every day and on their own.
Right.
You can come here and totally check those habitats out inside in a pretty chill environment.
Oh my gosh, let's go.
Cool.
That's really cool. This tree is really cool.
So we actually went out on the Loxahatchee River, and the people that made the tree, they molded it off of a 200-year-old cypress tree.
What?
We couldn't get the whole thing in here.
That's really cool. Oh my gosh.
And so the cypress trees live in the cypress swamp, the freshwater part, and our very first tank, we call it the Wild and Scenic Tank. This reminds us, this shows us what the wild and scenic part of the Loxahatchee River looks like.
That peiku fish is huge.
Oh man, it is a beast. So we've got, it's very curious, people are often surprised that we have more non-native species than native. Of course, have you seen the native species that's in here? Down on the bottom?
I saw a bass.
Yep, largemouth bass, native. The pacu is a fruit-eating fish from South America. The turtles are native. Soft-shell turtle, those are the coolest.
They're so cute.
There's an Oscar in the back, there are Mayan cichlids, there are spotted cichlids, there are blue tilapia. The crazy thing, whenever I grew up on the Loxahatchee River, we used to fish all day long in freshwater and never ever catch one of these non-native species ever. And now if we were to take you out fishing, probably odds are more likely you would catch a non-native species than a native one. So Gemma, this is one of the coolest things in the whole River Center. It's the touch tank. And so you can come here and dive right in. Well, not actually dive in, but you can reach right in. There's so many great things that people can see and hold and touch.
Oh my gosh.
It's so fun for me to get to show people who've never touched a sea urchin.
Yeah.
Do you know where a sea urchin's mouth is?
Isn't it on the bottom?
It absolutely is. It's right there. If we look
That's so
right
cool.
here on the center, the mouth, you can see him moving the spines. They have all these little tube feet that can come out. You can tell the sea urchins will hold shells on them as decorations, trying to blend in camouflage, of course, and keep from being eaten.
Why they do that.
That's right. It's camouflage, trying to keep from being eaten. With their tube feet, they'll hold all these shells on it. It's such a fascinating animal. So that's curious, right? You just see it barely a little bit, but we know there's something under the sand. And so we're just gonna dig under the sand and see if we can find out who's there. What?
What type of starfish is that?
Okay, so this is a 9-armed starfish. He's got these long arms.
Oh my gosh, it feels weird.
Right?
Like a snake.
Yep.
It's like a
So
snake.
echinoderms, like sea urchins, they have these cool tube feet. They have tube feet, but they're different on starfish. They're organized down the center of each leg. I'll give you another vocabulary word. This is radial symmetry. People have bilateral, right side and left side are similar, but on starfish, they have radial symmetry. So they're kind of similar to a tire, so to speak, right? Okay, so believe it or not, there's something in this touch tank that's related to spiders, and I'll confess, I'm really scared of spiders. I hate to admit
I don't like
that.
them.
I hate spiders. Snakes, alligators, nothing scares me. I don't like spiders. But there's this cool animal that I'm totally not scared of, even though it's related to spiders. Let me wash the sand off of them. Everyone wants to hide.
What?
Do you know what that is?
A horseshoe crab. Those are related
It
to
is.
spiders?
Horseshoe crabs, they're totally related to spiders. If you turn them over, don't be scared. It's not a spider, it's a horseshoe crab.
I know, but I didn't know that, and now I don't like it.
Oh, you gotta love horseshoe crabs. So horseshoe crabs are so cool. Number one, they have blue blood, which is kind of crazy, but it's true. They have book gills. If you look right here, like fish have gills, right? Normal gills that they breathe through. Horseshoe crabs have book gills. Their gills are like pages in a book, and they all flop together, and that's how they breathe.
I can see that.
And if you look closely at their legs, you can actually see that they do resemble a spider.
Yeah, I can see that.
They've got these crazy eyes right here on top. They've got the long pointy tail. But this is just a baby horseshoe crab. All right, so check it out. It's a red mangrove. You can see the roots coming down, the prop roots stabilizing the sediment. But they don't only stabilize the sediment, they create area and habitat for other things to grow. In this case, there are sponges, there are tunicates. On the other mangrove we saw, there were oysters. So there are all these other pieces of habitat, barnacles, and then, of course, my favorite, the fish. Sergeant Major, mangrove snapper, also called gray snapper, sailor's choice, checkered puffer.
Yeah, I see that.
Right?
That one's cute.
Right? So one of the things that we're very proud of here is helping people learn about things that humans do that affect the environment. Of course, taking water out of the environment to make water that we can drink is an important thing. We all need water to drink, but the animals need water. So balancing where we take the water from and how much we use. You can see in the house, right? Everyone needs water to do different things, but about half of the water we use is used for irrigation.
Oh, wow.
So to solve that problem, because that's not a very good use of water, the water that's used, the wastewater, comes to the Loxahatchee River District. It gets treated to a very high level, and then we recycle that water to meet landscape irrigation needs at golf courses.
Wow.
Reduce, reuse, recycle. So Jim, we're getting ready to feed the dock piling tank. One of my favorite things to do at the River Center. You can see the pompano, the majors, the porgies, everyone's so excited. It's time to eat. So Jocelyn, let's have some food. Here it comes. So some silver sides, there's the pompano. It's time to eat. Watch the gray snappers coming pretty soon. Here's a big porgy coming in, a jolt head porgy. All right, let's see, hopefully the sharks look at the yellowtail. Oh my goodness, it's like we're out in a coral reef and everyone's getting ready. It's a good thing I don't have a fishing pole. Lane snapper there. There's an Irish pompano, some blue runners. Yellowtail snapper. I love the yellowtail.
Oh, I know, right?
Little Wonders of the Palm Beaches is brought to you by Discover the Palm Beaches and Palm Beach County, the best way to experience Florida.
Hey y'all, welcome to Yesteryear Village.
Yee! Sometimes I refer to this as hillbilly aerobics.
We're here at Yesteryear Village with Paige. This place is unbelievable.
Thank you. It is pretty unbelievable. We've got great volunteers, great staff, great board of directors that support us. Starting in 2016, we opened our doors to the public for the first time, so now we're open on Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays year-round. During the summers, you can see we've got lots of activity. We have lots of other campers and facilities that come and visit us in June and July. We're going to be coming up with some signature new events for Yesteryear Village and South Florida Fairgrounds, so watch the calendars and watch our website for that and come out and see us. It began with the first edition of our schoolhouse, which came from the Loxahatchee area. It was built in 1935, and we are proud to have this. It's quite the historical landmark, and it used to be just a one-room schoolhouse.
We're gonna eat some bugs today, and please tell us what this is all about.
So we're the University of Florida Everglades Research and Education Center. We have an agriculture research farm in Belgrade, and we like to interact with the kids. And one of the ways that we do that is eating insects. Our farmers face a lot of challenges with insects in their crops, and so we want to show the kids some of the benefits of eating insects. So it's got a really high protein value, and for most people it's their mind shut down that it's not something that we want to try. But really, it's things that we consume every day. Because there's no detriment to your health. The FDA allows it in different food items. And so insects are really high in protein. And these are prepared for human consumption. These are roasted. Some have flavors added to it. We have the chocolate coffee roasted cricket, right? So there are almost 2,000 species of edible insects, and we have 2. So have you tried them yet? So I've been eating them for about 6 years, and nobody's died yet. Okay. So as long as you don't have a shellfish or a peanut allergy, it's really safe to consume. And we just want you to be open-minded. That's really what it's all about. So ready? Cheers.
Oh my gosh. I'm vegetarian and I'm doing this for you, Little Wonders.
So this would be great if you followed a pescatarian diet. This would be a good choice of protein.
I'll still eat it.
Okay.
I'll
so
do it
cheers.
for Little Wonders.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Eat it.
Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. I'll eat one if you do.
You eat first. Eat it.
Oh!
Right here, okay?
It's sour. It tastes good. They say like cinnamon. Oh, it tastes like cinnamon.
Come on now, you gotta chew it up.
Swallow it, girl. Swallow it. You got this. You did it, Mariah? You ate it? It's just weird because it tastes like coffee and like chocolate, but it's like a bug.
So these are earned, not given, and it's a badge of honor.
Thank you. I feel so accomplished. Thank you. I got a Eat a Bug sticker. Painless dentistry? Yeah, right.
Today at Yesteryear Village, I've eaten a bug, danced like a hillbilly, fed an emu, and churned butter. And now we're going to go into the haunted Riddle House. Can you tell me about this Riddle House?
Supposedly, there was a gentleman that hung himself here, so we actually have a lot of volunteers and people who will not go into the Riddle House. There's stories about ladders falling, tools flying across the room.
Do you want to go first?
Sure, I'll go first. So we're on the boardwalk, which they started more than 18 years ago. We finished it a couple years ago. We are on Lake Brantley and just down from the bait and tackle shop. We also worked with South Florida Water Management District, and they came and helped us with our informational signage to donate or to depict each of our native plants here in Florida, in the region. This is the Red Level Baptist Church. It was built in 1893. It came from Crystal River, Florida. And when they found the church, it was actually being stored or used to store hay. So they brought it here to Yes Your Village. They actually had to dismantle it totally apart, bring it, and they put it back together piece by piece.
Wow. And you were saying something about a pitchfork?
Yes, when they found the building, of course, there was hay in there, so to load the hay, they were using pitchforks to load it. So you can see pitchfork marks on the floor.
Yeah, I do see that.
Yee!